A group of artists have come up with an initiative of raising funds to assist female-owned businesses who have suffered because of COVID-19. So far, the group has partnered with music maestro Black Coffee, who has helped them raise about 167,000 rand. And to tell us how this funding will be rolled out, we joined via Skype by Zuko Tisani, and he's an entrepreneur. Very good morning to you, Zuko. Thanks for joining us. Welcome.
Good morning, Cynthia. How are you doing?
I'm great, man. How are you?
I'm fantastic, thank you.
Great to have you with us this morning. Take us through what SaveABusiness is all about and why this program only targets female-owned businesses.
So the SaveABusiness is basically what the financial relief that was meant to be proposed by the public sector is. We give out 20,000 Rand grants to 10 different businesses on a weekly basis, and we target women-owned businesses and township-based businesses. So we've been able to raise a total amount of 865,000 Rand to ensure that we are able to continue rolling out those 20,000 Rand weekly grants. We have selected women-owned businesses and township-based businesses as our priority beneficiaries, as we believe those could be the businesses that are hardest hit during this time. I think as we continue rolling out our grants funding, we'll expand the criteria slightly. However, we have just looked at the most vulnerable during this time.
So what's the criteria then for one to qualify for funding from your organization? I mean, what's the thought process in selecting those who do qualify?
The criteria is simple. We look for businesses that have been trading for 3 years, that have made just below 300,000 Rand a year, and have 2 employees. This is because our 20,000 Rand grants just needs to be in line with what a month-to-month would have been before COVID happened. So
for those that will be making the submission, what is the turnaround time for them to get a response from you?
Our turnaround time is within 48 hours. And if you're selected, you're uploaded to the website, be it that you send through your documents. Mm-hmm. And you'll be visible for the public to make individual donation to your specific company. Okay. But we on our side will release you with the 20,000 Rand grants at the end of our fundraising week. So if we upload you on Monday, we expect to pay you the following Monday.
Okay. And how are you going to make sure that the money that was raised is correctly distributed to the intended recipients?
So that's why we have a great due diligence process. You know, myself or one of my team members will be in contact with you, and we'll be able to dig a bit deeper in your business and see what your real need for the funds are. And if we deem that you would qualify for this, then we'll be able to upload you to the platform and release you with the funds the following week.
So where should the business be located, Zuko? I mean, in other words, is this only for township small businesses, and is it for businesses in the Gauteng province only?
No. So I think the first week that's when we were at our fundraiser with Black Coffee. I think post this fundraiser, when we collaborated with Laduma and Nelson and auctioned their piece for 670,000, we had more than enough funds to expand outside of Gauteng, but we are looking at township-based businesses specifically. We'll prioritize, and then we also look at women-owned businesses. The woman could be in the suburban areas, the woman could be whites, the woman could be anything. Mm-hmm. So it's not based on a geographic perspective, but we're just looking at supporting women-owned businesses during this time.
Okay. And understand that you'll be able to raise 167,000 together with Black Coffee, towards this initiative. Who else did you work with?
We worked with Nelson Makamo. He's a really renowned visual artist, as well as Laduma Ngobodo from Maxhosa. And we were able to auction their first collaborative piece. It was a one-on-one beautiful piece, and we had an auction set up on SaveABusiness. Mm-hmm. And the bidders were going neck and neck for hours on end, back and forth, 10,000 up from 410,000 to 420 to 450, all the way up to 670,000, where the bidder was outbid by his competitor. And yes, we were able to successfully raise 670,000.
And for someone listening to this interview right now and would want to get involved, how do they go about doing that and being a part of this initiative?
They should just go to the website www.SaveABusiness, it's all in one word, .co.za. And there's an application form on the website.
All right, Zuko, great chatting to you, man. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
And that was Zuko Tisani talking to us about their initiative, SaveABusiness, which aims at assisting female-owned businesses which have suffered as a result of COVID-19.